Guys, this album is hard to listen to. With all due respect to this band, I really do hope that this is the last time, because this is awful. There's not really much to say about this band that hasn't already been said. They are one of the more well-known bands in this genre. Everyone knows All the Small Things. Everyone knows What's My Age Again. Everyone knows I Miss You. Where are you? You better fucking like and subscribe for this. I had to sit through this goddamn album. Once was enough. I did it twice. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. The intro cut is an attempt at some skanky D-beat punk rock. It falls flat though as the drums sound fake, the guitars lack real body, the vocal harmonies are so saccharine it's almost insulting. It's a bricked out mess that is trying to be anthemic and righteous. Doggy doo-doo. The olays on Dance With Me should add character and an element of fun and lightness to the track. They actually do the total opposite though. They sound like they're being held at gunpoint and forced to perform these refrains. It's AI-generated Blink-182, basically. Fell in Love's clap clap beat and limp chorus are pathetic. The na 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 post-chorus is pathetic. The compressed mix is like a slap in the face with a freshly caught rainbow trout. Wet ass fishy. These three tracks are basically applying a rinse and repeat formula throughout the rest of the album. Not only do these songs contain absolutely nothing noteworthy in terms of solid, memorable tunes, they also get touched up so much in post, it's almost like they're trying to make up for how little this album has to offer songwriting-wise. One More Time is melodramatic pap that I would accept from an amateur TikTok artist, not an established, supposedly professional band. It's an emotional ballad with so little in the way of soul and emotion, I want to cry at just how bored I am sitting through it. Why are the guitars so disemboweled on this fucking album? They barely exist on More Than You Know, which also features a totally pointless dance beat towards the finish that just, I don't know, does sweet fuck all. Turn This Off is no joke the first track on this album that hasn't made me want to barf at how gussied up and stiff it is. Shame it's only 23 seconds long though. Your best idea so far is treated as a throwaway interlude. If that doesn't sum up how tone deaf and out of touch this garbage pile is, I don't know what will. Also, the name of this track, they make it too easy. The doing too much chorus on When We Were Young is a shotgun to this track's foot. Also, some of the fills on this one sound totally computerized. Is it just me? It's not the worst thing on this album, but honestly, for how vintage Blink this song is trying to be, it is way too self-serious and lacks any of the levity that made their earlier stuff so palatable in the first place. Edging is terrible. The vocal mix, again, is so tinny and washy, it sounds like it was recorded in a YMCA swimming pool. The performance on this track generally is, again, really stiff, really boring, unimaginative. Imagine Holiday by Green Day, but completely gutless and thought up in a room full of suits to try and capture the spirit of the early 2000s. It's shite. Blink-Wave embodies dance punk for a moment. Woohoo! The super whiny, repetitive vocal melody on this thing that follows the washy guitar line is insanity-inducing. The guitar almost has this Cure kind of air about it, but may as well just not even be on this track, as it just gets drowned out by yet another obnoxious mix. These loudness wars have to end, please. There are more important wars going on at the moment. The songwriting on this album is so one-dimensional, it's depressing. The band routinely resorts to the most basic cliches in pop lyricism, tropes that they themselves have touched on in far more creative ways in the past. Bad News is an excellent example of this. Allow me to read you some of these glowing displays of profundity. I'm giving you bad news. I think I might have fallen out of love with you. Years of fighting and hiding feelings. All those nights staring at the ceiling. Now I think I know what I already knew. The truth is out, so there's no pretending. I guess there's no such thing as a happy ending. Save your breath, there's nothing left to do. This is the last song I'll ever write for you. I feel an uncontrollable urge to wash my ears with turpentine by the time we get to the track Turpentine. The elongated emo singing on this one is infuriating and bordering on parody. Otherwise, it's just a really run-of-the-mill piece of pop punk. I guess run-of-the-mill is far more bearable than what we've been given, so I don't know. I'll take it. Childhood somehow manages to outdo the dog shit of the previous 16 tracks. What an accomplishment! It's a tedious piece of slacker rock with the consistency of a concrete slab. A house has never been easier to break into. Introducing Blink-182. Holy shit. And the little synthesizer outro is just the cherry on top of this everything in the kitchen sink, flamin' hot, fresh out of a Dutch oven, ozone melting, wet fart of an album. If you're hyping this shit up, can you fucking not? This is atrocious. If I could recommend a pop punk / power pop album from this year that is actually worth your time, it would be the new Jeff Rosenstock album, Hell Mode. Consider this a mini review. It's an actually catchy, dynamic, emotionally heavy, tactfully produced record, and is a night and day W over this load of tripe. Hell, Olivia Rodrigo did a better job with pop punk on her latest release. Go and listen to that instead. If you want to try this out, if morbid curiosity gets the better of you, be my guest. Just don't come crying to me when your ears inevitably start bleeding. Okay? 1.0 out of 10. Just a flat 1. Ugh. If karma is a just and fair bitch, this should be career suicide. What's my age again? It really is a question that this band needs to start asking themselves. They are like 50 years old, writing the same stupid, whiny, teenage angst-filled pop-punk songs that they were writing back in like the mid-late 90s and early 2000s, but worse. You know what? I'm gonna say it. At this rate, Machine Gun Kelly could do a better fucking job. Can this be it for Blink-182? Can we move on to bigger and better things, please? Like and subscribe and comment. Remember, all that stuff. I put myself through this garbage. I deserve a like and a subscribe. This has been another Dan Will classic. I don't know. I don't care. Fluff all over me. Bye!